Greetings everybody. This video is brought to you by a gift from that intrepid furball fat cat, and this is what she has to say. Hi, it's me once more. I was perusing a book, and it made wonder about male-female relationships and bringing up children. I should be an alien from the planet Murmurtron, taking into account how little I can connect with it. For instance, a ton of kids grow up with the thought their dad is some kind of evil boogeyman. A great deal of magazines features interviews with rich children getting everything from their parents for not a really obvious explanation. That didn't concern us. We have Miss Downer for a mother. I generally like having my father around. That is the point at which the really fun things would happen, except if you somehow manage to get him annoyed. Managing an angry mom is one thing. My dad, all things considered, it was pleasant knowing you. My sister depicts it best. When her children visit her parents-in-law, it's like setting up Camp Candy. When visiting my parents, it's like boot camping. With regards to cash, I'm at a total misfortune. My mom likes to work, even before she met my father, and she actually works part-time. Father gives her cash to run the family since he is the traditional sort of man. Moreover, he would continuously inquire as to whether she has enough and offers her extra no matter the response. Rather than burning through every last bit of it, my mom sets aside all the cash she doesn't require in a bank account. When it grows to a huge sum, my father exhausts the account to reinvest the cash into his businesses. The main cash contention I can recall is my mother saying he ought to pass on enough for her to supplant a costly domestic device so she doesn't have to irritate him about it. I have no memory about my mom needing to beg for cash or being taken care of or anything that you earthlings do. I'm standard with regards to choosing an accomplice. I need a man like my dad, and I need my parents' endorsement regarding this situation. The way alpha males are portrayed makes me picture an egotistical short combined gorilla that wants to continually beat his chest or blaze money or extravagant things to get any piece of attention. Honestly, he can only get attention this way since he has nothing supportable to offer. I don't have the foggiest idea about how this is appealing, and I'd prefer stick to beta guys. Much obliged, however, pass. I'm mistaken for all the fight viewing the level Mamba 2. However, I'll hit you up on that later on. Goodbye for now, Miss Fat Cat. Well, Miss Fat Cat, before I examine your craving to be with a beta male, I want to make sense of how you're attempting to manage your remarks, that I've seen a great deal of different ladies doing of late too. Ladies, first of all, hate it when you sum up by saying ladies do this or most of ladies do that. At the point when you condemn ladies as a rule, they can't resist, but think about it personally. They seem to have an exceptionally difficult time with dynamic reasoning, generally with regards to men, portraying a gathering of ladies or ladies overall. They quickly disapprove, accepting that an overall analysis of females is an individual assault. So that being said, ladies utilize the case of a singular lady accomplishing something honorable with their life, such as setting aside cash, and not burning through their better half's cash or time, the way that Fat Cat's mom does to portray that in some way all ladies are respectable and swanderers since one is. For reasons unknown, I accept that ladies feel that men will see the supposed good characteristics of one lady, and they will mystically sprinkle vaginal yeast on the other ladies out there, and those ladies will ascend to the top, similar to a portion of bread. Haven't you at any point saw that when a lady is respected with an accomplishment, the wide range of various ladies around get that radiance in their eyes, and they accept that on the grounds that a lady is being regarded, they also are getting part of that honor. Ladies seem to have a hive-like social construction or brain. Thus, when a lady utilizes the case of a refined lady and offers her story, she presumably believes that men think the same way that ladies do. Then, men see positive achievements in activities of one single lady, and that we somehow magically give all ladies affirmation for her achievements. Thus, by you Fat Cat, sharing the narrative of your prodigal tycoon mom, you're by implication expressing that since your mom is a lady that does decent things according to your dad, that you do pleasant things in the eyes of men out there too. You're attempting to take her mojo. You can't share mojo since it must be acquired, and you can't simply blend and match her acceptable conduct and pawn it off as your own. I need you all to give close consideration to the comments that ladies leave on my channel. Increasingly more, I'm seeing ladies showing the case of one great lady out there to show the MGTOW society that all ladies are great. It goes a lot farther than that. The great deeds of one lady gets mysteriously sprinkled over the terrible deeds done by the rest, like a bandage over the bullet hole brought about by gynocentrism. But we all know it's putrefying under there and tainted. The women need to give it a rest and quit raising instances of ladies that are not normal for the rest as confirmation that you're great overall. I don't think you'll at any point comprehend that us men don't really have a collective conscience. We all have individualistic personalities that judge individual ways of behaving. I guess going our own way at long last implies that we've begun summing up various ladies the same over and over again, and understood that they're no different either way. Whilst the individual lady complains when we make speculations regarding female nature, you women, fat cat included, need to comprehend that you are no different either way. So kindly quit imagining that you are. Obviously, they'll continue to imagine on the grounds that that is what you do and on because you won't ever change. Additionally, notice how ladies rush to mark all men as pigs. However, when one lady accomplishes something respectable, we should lift her very high so she can whirl in the mist with God as she's blessed and demonstrated to all us greedy men that not all ladies are that way. At the point when one lady achieves something extraordinary, all ladies use it to signal about how incredible all the ladies are. At the point when one man accomplishes something terrible, all men should be rebuffed for it, regardless of whether there are great men out there. When one lady accomplishes something great, ladies should be commended and venerated regardless of whether they act inadequately. So Miss Fat Cat, when you say that you're willing to make do with a beta male, you're attempting to tell men out there that they ought to continue simping for ladies, since all ladies are great like your mom. However, truly you and your mom most likely contend and toss shoes at each other, or even better consider parcels cash that in some way managed to get saved during your lifetime. Additionally, by going after the idea of alpha male, by saying that they have range management issues and bang their chest like King Kong, you are going after the actual idea of male dominance. You're saying that your mom is more capable than your dad, or similarly as skillful, and afterward referenced pretty much down to ladies and serve them. Obviously, you're expressing that is all a test. You don't exactly mean it. Obviously, you need a dominant alpha male. Each lady does, regardless of whether she says she doesn't. My ex-girlfriend used to grasp my hand and put it around her neck and beg me to squeeze with an insidious look all over her face. Unfortunately, I'm not chaotic. It doesn't make any difference, since that is the predominant monster-like man that she wanted me to be over her. Obviously, assuming she wound up calling the police on me, she could claim that I was attempting to stifle her. She might do that, paying little heed to in the event that I really made it happen or not. Simply having that kind of control over me is sufficient to lessen a man's power. Men can't be women's desired alphas because it's not socially satisfactory. I, then again, have confidence in a mechanical perfect world arrangement. Call me a devotee, however, I'm nothing in excess of a visionary. I long for innovation, giving a safe, free climate where men can plant the wild outs and do the even mamba. Fat cat, don't fall behind. Put on that dress, get into the kitchen, and utilize that beta baby batter to get 2 or 3 buns in the stove fundamentally. You'll do right according to Lauren Southern. At any rate, that is all I had to say for now. Thanks again to Fat Cat for your subject. Remember to hit the like button the way that Fat Cat needs to get crushed by an alpha MGTOW Billy Subly. Crush the bell to tell her that it's the ideal opportunity for hairs, and subscribe as well. Gratitude for taking your daily portion of red pills. Good health.